So I'm back with another video on a 150R to show you how to put it back together. Last week's video we took it apart, so this week I'm gonna show y'all step by step. Well, not step by step, but I'm gonna basically show y'all the whole routine, the whole way of putting it back together. So if you got 150R that you blew up and you trying to be cheap on rebuilding it, stay for this video. So this the motor we rebuilding already, you know. So what made me start recording is because I started cleaning the cases and stuff out. So I cleaned out all my trash and stuff that was down here, which I did last video. I picked up big chunks of metal from right here. So yeah, to clean it out, all you do is basically like you get your brake cleaner. But I already like did it, so my cases are clean. Get that out. Get that out of there. So basically, after you clean it, you basically want to oil your burns back down, nice and clean. So yeah, now it's time to get the reassembly. So the first step in the reassembling your 150R, you want to clean your cases out first thing. That's first. You want to make sure your crank clean. You got no trash on it, no dirt, nothing. Just simply drop it into place. So after you drop the crank in place, you want to make sure there's no tension, no nothing. You just want to make sure it moves nice and freely. So yeah. Then you want to get your gasket. You got 2 dowel pins that keep this in place. To make it easier, just put your crank at bottom dead center. But yeah, you put your gasket right there. So I didn't clean my other case, so my other case still got trash in there. So I'm doing this with one hand. So I'm gonna put this down and clean it up with the brake cleaner like I showed y'all, and then I'm gonna pick right back up with y'all. Alright, so as y'all can see, I cleaned out all my trash. All my trash is gone now. So things you want to look for now, just make sure you ain't lose this little washer here. This little washer. And your oil pump gear. Make sure all that moves freely with no tension. So now it's time to put your oil valve back in. Make sure that's nice and clean. I had dropped some dirt back on there, but I just cleaned it off. We'll blow it off. Oil valve goes in like such. So now I already grease my burns and stuff. So it's the time you grease your burns. So when you start up, it don't start up dry. Just get crazy in there, it don't matter. So now I'm ready to put y'all down and put this together. So yeah, if you just watch that, it went together nice and smooth. As long as this output shaft move freely. Transmission move freely, nice and free. As long as this crank good, and we all cool. So now with the bolt pattern, I'm gonna teach y'all this. So this bolt is always gonna go right here. Overflow. And by this bolt, you should be able to tell. Well, this screw, you should be able to tell like how long The screws right supposed to be out. So I'm gonna go around and try to get all the screws right in the right spots for y'all, and then pick up. Another way that you can find out was because only the ones with these little arrows and stuff, they come with gold washers. Like, so I for know, like, this gonna go like right here somewhere. See? So the one with the gold washers always gonna go to the arrow or whatever that is. So I'm gonna put you on time lapse and then get all of them tightened up. So we just went around, got all bolts tightened up. You want to go at them and crisscross or just snug them all around. So these are all tightened already. So there's no need for me to do all that yet. Well, there's no need. But now that we at this part, the last thing you want to do is create output shaft. Well, counterbalance shaft, I think. I think it's counterbalance shaft. It's something balance shaft. Can't really remember. So, yeah. So I'm ready to flip this motor over. Back with y'all. So I put some stuff on before I forgot to start recording. So let me show y'all what y'all need to grab. So it's a little washer that go right here for the water pump. This little collar right here is for the shift shaft. Another collar for the idler gear. And the Kickstarter. We all should know that. So you put that on there just like that. Then there's another washer on your shift shaft. You just slide that down here. Just like that. Got y'all going right there. So let me put y'all back on the tripod so I can get y'all right. Alright, so now we're ready to do. Just want to grade this real quick. Alright, so so each one of these shafts has like a little flat spot. And there's a flat spot over here. So you're going to know if you find a flat spot because the shaft is going to drop straight down. Just like so. So that's that one. And there should be another one. So now it's going to keep dropping because there's nothing holding the other side of that. But I just wanted to put that on there so y'all can see how that went. Then we want to get this one. It's the same situation. It got a dot on here to line up with the other one. So that's why I really put that one on there. Alright, so just want to line up like that. So each time these like mark up, top dead center, just like that. So that is top dead center, so that's correct. Then you want to get your The only part I don't like about this is look for the flat spots. Once you find it, it just drops straight in. Alright, so grade your crankshaft bolt. Get sucked in like that. All this we just gonna snug up until we get everything together, and then we'll tighten everything down. Alright, so make it easy if you turn on your side. Push that through. snugged up, you'll be alright. So now here comes for the fun part. Get this collar again. Always make sure it's like oily in there. So I'm gonna just put a little bit more in there. Put that down there. So I don't want y'all to make the mistake that I used to make with these. So pull this off. Actually, pull that off just like that. And then slide this on there. That should tighten the whole joint. But the reason why I say take this off, because this washer right here, if this washer don't go on there, and like sometimes it'll be over there like that, or it won't be on all the way, the clutch will not engage, and you're gonna be wondering like, I put everything back together good and it's just not engaging. But that's how you do that. So let's go finish putting this clutch basket back together. Alright, so you got a washer and a slide on. So now you got your clutch plates. I'm not going to torque none of this down until all of this is together, because it make it easier for me to torque it. So I'm going 1, 2, and 3. So I'm gonna just.
Damn, he need a clutch basket.
So if y'all can see here, like this is like really like notchy right here. I know this clutch suck on this bike, but that's not what I got paid to do. I got paid to rebuild it. I can tell them and show them this video, but if I don't feel like doing it, that's not my bike. So yeah, friction. So I gotta get my torque wrench. I'm gonna torque these 3 down off of camera, but you go to your service manual for your torque specs, and then yeah. But before I end it, I'll let y'all know where y'all should be at. Your whole bottom end should be complete, basically. So yeah, everything should line up. That's top did. Drop this in there. So yeah, pick back up, y'all. Alright, so I got everything torqued down. Bent my 2 little washers up. So the only thing I'm seeing I'm missing from doing now is gotta clean this off. We gotta assemble the clutch, and then everything should be cool. So all that is like minor simple stuff. Like, you took the bike apart, you should know how to put that back on, but I'ma just time lapse it. So pick up with y'all in a minute. So that'll be the end of the 150R by men rebuild video. Customers waiting on their head and head gaskets and stuff like that. So that'll be the end of that. We finally ready to get into a build on my 150. Right now, all I gotta do is get my homeboy Crf150r motor out of the way. We got a bit of crank in here. But after that's over, we're gonna get to my bike build. I'm literally buying everything to make my favorite 150 my favorite bike. I bought OEM everything. Pretty much anything on this bike is original. Well, it's gonna look all original. It's gonna be an OEM 23 look, but it's really a 2019. But it's gonna look like a 23. Hopefully, it feels like one. Oh yeah, like, subscribe, and leave a comment. And I'll see y'all next time.